Portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Senior Connection.
And Gina Downs of Senior Connection is here to walk us through the annual notices and to help us understand them. And I don't even know what I'm talking about on Medicare. So what is the premium, or what are the premiums, and how does it impact the viewer?
Well, with Medicare, you have your Part A, which is your inpatient hospital care. And most people have that premium free through their working history or their spouse's working history. It's the Part B coverage that is for your medical services that there's a premium for. And the standard monthly premium is taken out of your Social Security check. Last year, the premium was $148 a month. This year, we've had a historic premium increase all the way up to $170 per month. It's a 15% increase this year.
And how do we account for that, Gina?
Well, with Medicare, they preemptively increase the premium to help offset the cost of a new Alzheimer's medication that the FDA did an emergency approval on. And that price
I've been
tag,
reading about it, yes.
Yes, Aduhelm, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it has a $56,000 a year per person price tag.
Well, how can anybody, how can anybody even manage that in the first place?
Well, that's why Medicare took such a drastic increase on the premiums, was to help offset that cost. The Aduhelm is a Part B service because it's an infusion done at the doctor's office. And so the cost for that care was going to fall to Part B under those medical services. And to help offset that, they preemptively increase the premiums, which are hurting people. So they're kind of thinking about backtracking that. So that's what I wanted to highlight today, is you might get to see a decrease on your Part B premium because they've realized they went a little crazy with the increase. And Biogen, who makes Aduhelm, has reduced the price of it by half. They've decided, okay, the price might be a little too high, so let's decrease it. So then Medicare is re-evaluating the cost. So historically high, and we might have a historic decrease to drop it back.
What a story.
Yeah.
I mean, that is so phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it is jaw-dropping. I haven't looked to see what the increase is, so maybe I won't look. I don't know. Okay, so let's say this drug is just the wonder drug of all time. Right now, who can get it? Because it's,
not many people.
Right, and do you have to have where are you in your Alzheimer's diagnosis, Dr. Gina Downs?
We joke about me being Dr. Downs in the office.
Dr. Downs. I mean, those are like 1,000 questions I want to know. You have to be diagnosed with it, but where in your diagnosis are you?
Well, from my research, it's mild cognitive impairment. So the people who are early on, and it's still more in the clinical trials. So we're not even into a mass spread of people that are going to get to participate.
So it's going to be a limited part of the population.
A limited part of the population right now that are going to qualify to receive it. It's helping people who are early on in the stages, and they haven't done the full FDA review of a normal drug processing because it went through this emergency. So that's why Centers for Medicare and Medicaid, CMS, is reevaluating this, because they pushed it through pretty fast. I mean, maybe it was not that fast, it seemed fast. And it's really hurting our seniors. I mean, that's a big increase from 148.
I'm one of your seniors. Yes, I feel it.
Yeah, 148 to 170. That does impact people who are on a limited income.
Right, of course.
And so it's not. It's not, in my mind, a justified increase at this time. So we're really hoping they're in their final stages of decision of whether they're going to make that change. So be on the lookout for that, and we're going to try and post that information to our website and our Facebook page when we get it, so that we can keep everybody up to date.
So your Facebook page and your website is?
Website is seniorconnectionbenefits.com, and Facebook, if you just search Senior Connection, then you'll find us.
Thank you for brightening our day,
Yes.
Gina Downs. Check them out if you have questions. It's good to see you.
You too.
We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.
This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Senior Connection.